here it is.
What's up? We're back.
Hi.
We've been talking for half an hour and we forgot to press record.
Oh, if there's nothing.
This is
Blame that shit on AC.
off season. This is our
AC
last
had way
off
too much
season
Hennessy.
show.
It was me.
What you drinking, bro?
Little Widow Jane.
Some what?
Widow Jane bourbon. Little sip.
Stop drinking, motherfucker.
We got less than 4 weeks till our season kickoff event at Countdown to Craziness.
That's right. We're gonna be live at Countdown.
We will be live, Countdown 2025.
We're gonna have the Waffle House link up too.
After the game, we will do something. It may be a Waffle House.
I'm disappointed
Bullocks isn't open that late because that is some of the best barbecue ever, and it would just be a great spot. If you like Carolina barbecue and you're ever in Durham, go to Bullocks. It's cash only, so just be aware of that. But it is so good.
Always worth a stop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I ain't never had that shit.
You gotta, Pops. It's that good.
No doubt.
That might be where we start our day on that Friday at Countdown.
I'd be all in.
I ain't
no
got
pause.
I'm down for it.
Pause.
I'm down for it.
Shit. He said he gonna be all in, huh? Whoa.
I'm down for it. I'm completely down for it.
Speaking of all in, Jack, you made a list on Instagram.
I did make a list on Instagram. I made a list of the top 25 Duke players since 2000.
You had people mad.
Very mad. I wanna open by saying, look, if you listen to this podcast at all, you know that I am knowledgeable about Duke basketball.
And very analytical with numbers and
shit. I am that too. Friend of mine who does some social media work. And actually, he and I started the Duke account together. The Duke.
We've had him on the show before.
We have. My good friend Andrew. He and I were talking one day, and he said, "Here's an idea for some off-season content." And top 25 Duke players since 2000. So we started with like a spreadsheet. I did some math to try and at least create like a starting point for our list. And I combined scoring, like assists, rebounds, steals, blocks, accolades,
counting stats, basically.
Counting stats plus like accolades, team success, and I weighted it all differently to try to create like a starting point. And if you saw my posts on Instagram, you know that my the number 25 player was Marvin Bagley. I do not believe Marvin Bagley to be the 25th best Duke player by any metric. But for what it's worth, okay, you guys have to know. I need people to actually like get drawn in. So we started.
Exactly.
Originally, we had him at I think 21, but this original thing had him at 28, behind Mike Dunleavy, who he was behind in the final thing. Luke Kennard and Matt Jones.
So it's like the career, right? Like you're looking at overall
whole body of work. Yeah. So,
and I think that's the only fair way to do it. And then like when you're including one and dones, right? Like their careers aren't going to stack up. So it becomes a matter of, all right, what was their impact on the program? Because
exactly, I tried my best to like make it so if a player played like less than 45 games at Duke, their scoring was looked at on a per game rate instead of a career like points rate. So I tried to kind of even it out as much as I could, but it's just
even so the guys that really made a difference, Coop, Zion, I mean, to a degree, Kyrie, right? Like the fact that even with only 11 games under his belt, people was like still want him in the top 5 of best Duke players of all time. It's like
it's amazing.
His impact was immense.
Yes. I mean, Kyrie and Nolan Smith that year kind of made Duke cool again. And they have value, obviously, on the court and off the court. Great
John
guys.
Tyus. Like their careers were better
Yeah.
than Jabari's. Like it just is what it is. Like in terms of overall impact on the program, Jabari had one of the statistically best seasons anybody's ever had at Duke. RJ
Jeremy
Barrett
Roach.
has had one of the
I
best seasons anybody ever had at Duke, but he's
we didn't
you know
even
what I mean he's
RJ
not
didn't even
looked
make
at
the
in terms of
list.
impact.
RJ didn't even make the list.
Mm-hmm.
We had him at 27. We had Gerald Henderson at 26 and RJ at 27 for those wondering, and Filipowski at 28. I'm going to defend a couple my first. So we broke this out into 3 posts: 25 to
Mm-hmm.
16, 15 to 6, and then top 5. So Bagley at 25, I already talked about. Dunleavy at 24, great player.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Williams has whenever I posted anything about Dunleavy on Instagram, Jay Williams has commented advocating for people to give him more respect just because he was the second option on that team in 02.
He was an
Third
awesome
option
player,
on the
man.
Oakland team does not mean like he was the 3rd overall pick in that draft for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
DeMarcus Nelson at 23, that's an ACC Defensive Player of the Year right there, and a captain. That man deserves more respect than he gets.
Yep, absolutely.
A lot of these guys like get forgotten because they didn't have much going on after the fact and like after they left Duke, and also, you know, they were in the post JJ era.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Paulus, same thing. That guy is one of the better pure point guards to play at Duke in the last 25 years.
As much
I
as
don't
I
want to
hate
hear
to
any
say
arguments to the
here,
contrary
yes,
because there aren't any.
not a big
He
fan
has
of
the
Paul's,
numbers to
but
back it up.
he
I
does.
know.
He does.
And you agree with me even and you don't like him.
That's correct.
Jeremy Roach, I just want to point out that Jeremy Roach is the reason Duke even made it to a Final Four case last year.
Yeah.
I'm going to start there. I'm going to continue with he's the reason that Duke was able to win the ACC championship in 2023. And he was stabilizing presence for John's first 2 years.
Yep.
So I don't want any Jeremy disrespect. I know he left for Baylor, but 4 years at Duke, still comes back. He
Jeremy
was
was
at
getting
K
disrespect
Academy.
long before he left for Baylor.
Oh, I
That's for
know.
sure.
I'm just saying now. I had Paulo here, Seabooz, who I Seabooz at 19, who someone said should be above JJ Redick on this list, which are you Daniel Ewing, another one. People forget Daniel
Love
Ewing
Daniel
because
Ewing, man.
his freshman year, he was behind Duhan and Jay Will, and then he played
He
next
was
to
the sixth
JJ the
man
rest of
though.
his career. He won an ACC champ or an ACC tournament MVP.
Yeah.
And then Trey and Tyus, I don't think I need to go into that one at all.
Nope.
And then let's look at now Emil at 15. People were going crazy on that one. Emil Jefferson won a championship, multiple ACC titles. He was a 3-time captain
Mm-hmm.
and an incredibly important piece defensively for many Duke teams that very much needed a guy like him.
Yeah.
We
Let's
love
get
Emil
that
Jefferson.
into that top 10 real quick because that's the part that really.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
where
mean,
your
yeah.
biggest.
I'm going to just say Zion at 10, Coop at 9. I feel like that's
Mm-hmm.
reasonable given
Yeah.
National Player of the Year and whole body of work. Like
Yeah. And impact on the
no
program, I think, makes a difference too.
no freshman or sophomore player was higher than them.
Yeah.
Okay, at 8 we have Grayson Allen, who was 2 baskets short of 2,000 career points.
Crazy
Sparked
to
the
get that
run that
close.
won the championship game.
Mm-hmm.
If that one shot had gone in overtime, he would have gotten there, or at the buzzer, he would have gotten there. Yeah, Grayson, fantastic
Mm-hmm.
player, important part of a championship team.
Yep.
Nolan Smith
And a
at
big
7,
part of one of the best tweets of all time.
the Trae Young one, or the
No,
recruiting one.
the Grayson Allen. Duke fans don't want to admit Grayson Allen's going to hurt
Yeah,
their
the
program.
recruiting one. Yep.
Yeah.
There's 2. When Trae Young was pointing out, "Oh, Grayson tripped me," and he was like,
Mm-hmm.
when Trae Young threw himself into Grayson, and then
Yeah.
Grayson responded, "Oh, I'm so sorry," in the most sarcastic. Like you could tell it was sarcastic.
Yeah.
It was great. But at 7, I have Nolan Smith.
They know.
Nolan Smith. I'll go 7-6-5 altogether. It was Smith, Singler, Shire, or Triple S as we call them, the only
The law
trio
firm.
I believe, the only trio in the history of college basketball to each score 600 points in a single season. 2010. Nolan, who I believe was second in voting in every National Player of the Year award his senior season, putting up 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
Who was that? Nolan? You said
Nolan. Yeah.
Nolan
Awesome
was
senior
good,
season.
bro. Very
Yeah, man.
underrated, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
You want to talk underrated? Let's talk about the second leading scorer in the past 25 seasons, Kyle Singler, 4th all time.
Definitely underrated.
Yeah, was it like
2010,
2,400, something like that?
something like that. It's high.
Yeah.
Let me actually pull it up. I have it here. He was the 2010 Final Four most outstanding player. Let's see. Kyle Singler scored 2,392 points.
Almost 2,400. Yeah.
Yeah,
Killer, man. Killer.
elite. Just did not have the pro career.
He was so good in high school, bro.
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
he was an
Oh my God.
All-American. Oh, high school Kyle Singler, different, man. Look
The
at the
greatest
tape.
high school
I've
class
never
of all
seen it.
time. We were talking about that with Taylor King.
Yeah, we were.
In my
Look at the
opinion, that's the
tape.
greatest high school class of all time.
I agree. Let's go to our top 5, where we have at number 5, I did say already, John Shire, our head coach, shooting guard who transitioned to point guard flawlessly.
How does he get? He's
mind
not
you.
going to get his jersey retired on accolades alone. How does he? If he wins a title as a coach, I've brought this up before. Do you retire? Like, you can't
my
retire his
stance.
name, but like, what do you do?
My
Like,
stance, which is that as long as he is the head coach, his number will not be retired because of the optics of retiring your own number. Even if
yeah,
Kay
I
says,
get it.
I want this to happen.
But it's not his. It's not the coach who does. It's the program who does that. The coach doesn't say.
I mean, Kay
Because
had
they
rules
retired
for it. And
Beamer's number
also, like,
attack, and people loved it, right? Like optics wise, like Beamer wasn't the world's greatest player. Like he wasn't deserving of getting his number
who?
retired. Frank Beamer, Virginia Tech.
Oh, okay.
But then his number got retired while he was a coach at Tech, and everybody loved it. Like it was like an homage to him.
But the only thing I'll say here is that that's not Duke.
No,
Just because, like, you know how it would look if Duke did that. Everyone would be like, oh, he's tooting his own horn. Because it's Duke. And, like, there's one player in Duke history with a retired number who does not meet any of the requirements that Kay set. And those requirements are graduate, National Player of the Year, or another national award. And or
break a
hold a record.
record is a part of the thing. Like that's one of the things you can do to help you.
Yeah. John did not win National Player of the Year. He didn't break a record.
Right.
Look at the numbers. Dick Grote, National Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Jaminski, all-time scoring leader. Art Heyman, National Player of the Year. Johnny Leitner. Bobby broke a record. Bobby broke a college record, not just a Duke record.
NCAA record, yeah. Which is part of that's the criteria is an NCAA record, not a Duke record.
Yeah. Jaminski did not break an NCAA record.
He didn't like you don't have to break a record, the record helps you. It puts you on the list of possibilities.
He was the all-time scoring leader when he left.
Yeah, at Duke, yeah.
Are you sick?
Yes.
You can hear it in my. I think it's the weather.
He was Duke's all-time scoring leader when he left. The only guy who doesn't check any of those boxes other than graduate is Jeff Mullins.
Right. Yeah, Mullins was the only one, yeah.
And Kay retired his number.
Yep. Yeah, I think Grote was the only one that was retired. Was Grote the only one that had a number retired before Kay got there?
No, Jaminski got his Jaminski. And the only reason I'm going to say this is you know that it's coach-based because if it wasn't, then Gene Banks, at least at Duke, Gene Banks would have had his number retired if it was the entire department that made that call. Because Jaminski did, and Banks was a better player. All respect to Mike Jaminski.
Kay never stopped that. Kay didn't say Gene shouldn't have his number up. I thought Kay's always advocated for it.
Oh, he has?
Yeah, Kay's advocated for Gene to have his number.
I haven't seen any. Why didn't he do it if he got Heyman and Mullins?
Maybe it was one of those things he set it in motion, but they still had to agree on it.
It's interesting to me. I thought that it was all. I never saw K. I didn't know that. That's one of those things that I didn't know. Okay.
Either way, it's
Yeah.
hard. It's
Still,
very
you get what
difficult to
I'm
get your
saying,
number
though.
retired if John
Yes.
Shire, Nolan Smith, or Kyle
Yeah,
Singler
back
don't
to
have
the
their
whole
numbers retired.
Singler got the first team All-American. I think he would have gotten it. But
Yep, as any of them, any of those three.
Yeah.
Like Nolan's the
John
only
was
one
a
who got
Wooden
first.
Award finalist.
Yeah, Nolan was the first team All American. He's the only one who got that accolade, and his number didn't go
Nolan
up.
gets
So,
National Player of the Year. His number goes up.
mm-hmm.
Anyway, at 4, we have a guy who did win a national award, but not National Player of the Year. All-time rebounds and blocks leader in Duke history. The landlord himself, Sheldon Williams.
Sheldon.
If you don't know Sheldon, watch the tape.
Mm-hmm.
At number 3, a 3-time National Defensive Player of the Year, which is one more than Sheldon had. A National Player of the Year in 2001, a national champion, arguably the most complete, like the ultimate role player to the point that he was the star. An NBA champion as well.
That's right.
Number in the rafters, Shane Battier.
That's right. One of only 2 people in NCAA history to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. Him and Kenyon Martin.
He's the only one. Kenyon Martin was
He got 3.
Nah,
Because he
Kenyon
and Battier tied one their last
they
season.
were co, yeah. But Battier had it the year before and the year after by himself.
Did Martin only have 2?
I think he only had 1.
Damn, I thought Battier shared that with him. Okay, well,
He just
even
shared the 1, I
better.
think. I'm gonna Google this.
Even better.
NABC Defensive Player of the Year winners. Let's see.
Shane was a monster.
Same Battier.
Yeah.
Martin has just the 1. Battier won
Okay.
at 99, Co in 2000, and by himself again in 01.
Oh, I'm thinking Tim Duncan. It's Tim Duncan, isn't it? Tim Duncan
What?
was a 3-time winner.
Duncan won at 3. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm thinking about. Duncan was a three-time winner.
Yeah. Also, Grant Hill winning the National DPOY his junior year.
Mm-hmm.
He never won National Player of the Year, so that saved K from having to
That
make it.
that saved. That definitely saved.
All right, now our top 2 I think are interchangeable, but I had to go with this order for reasons,
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is Jay Williams.
Yep.
Jay Williams, who,
One more season, he would be unequivocally number 1.
yes, had he stayed another year, no question, he might be just the best player in Duke history if he had stayed one more year.
Yeah.
For many different reasons.
Yeah.
Like, take the 25 years out of the equation. But, he won 1 National Player of the Year award in 2001 and then all of them in 2002.
Yeah.
Just insane player on the ball, off the ball, whatever you want him to do, he did. He's
one of the most dominant players on the floor ever.
Yeah, the most dominant player, I think, in the last 25 years that Duke has had.
Oh, yeah,
and that's
easy in the
saying
last
a lot.
25.
At number 1, the all-time leading scorer himself, JJ Redick. Just
JJ.
Makes me sick that Hansborough has his ACC record. It makes me sick.
Now I'm just gonna read some comments off of this post, the top 5 posts. This list is so bad, LOL. Top 5 should strictly be reserved for 01, 10, 15. JJ can be number 6 or something. JJ is good. JJ is for real. He was good, but not better than Grant or Boozer or J. Will. Where is Leitner and Hill? Mind you, this is since 2000. No
People weren't
Tatum,
reading the
Zion,
assignment.
Kyrie, or Flag. Saying best means it should be Zion, Okafor, Paulo, and everyone who got drafted high. And where's Elton Brand? Oop, Tatum, and Paulo are all better than JJ. Where's Tyus Jones? This one person said, total body of work, not one-year superstars, and shout out to that one person. Sheldon
They
Williams.
understood the assignment.
What? Sheldon who? Y'all crazy. Also, nobody spelled Sheldon right in the comments.
Of course, and if they don't spell
Family
Sheldon
law.
right, already invalidated.
Not a ball nowhere.
Instantly invalidated.
This list is horrible. You got number 1 right for sure. Leitner and Hill not in the top 5. You don't know basketball. Cooper was better than Sheldon. This entire list is trash.
Jack,
Read.
I'm telling you, I salute you, man.
Where is Carlos Boozer? Oh, that was Jack McClinton.
Oh no, wait, Jack McClinton, the one who said, "Where's Carlos Boozer?" Wow, from former Miami Hurricane, Jack
Yeah,
McClinton.
him. Yeah. But Sheldon, again, spelled wrong. Williams, Houseway. Look at the numbers. Look at the tape. This man had a triple-double with
He got his number
blocks.
retired for a reason, man.
Sheldon, his senior year, averaged 18 points per game. It was, I think it was 18.8.
I think you're right.
And would have been the leading scorer on a lot of Duke teams.
Yep.
I can tell you're not a real fan. Where's Ryan Kelly? Never do this again. This list is trash.
Jack, you put yourself out there, man. I appreciate it.
Look,
You
man,
really did.
I will say this is an actual kind of valid criticism. This is the last one I'm going to say. Feels a bit inconsistent to have these rankings so highly valued staying for more years, but then put a 3-year guy at number 2 overall ahead of numerous 4-year guys who also have titles and awards, which I understand, but at the same time, this guy graduated in 3 years, has his number retired, won National Player of the Year awards in multiple
And it's
seasons.
okay to say that his 3
And
years are better than anybody else's 4. It's okay to say that.
Jay
It's
Williams
okay to say that.
in 3 years is 8th all-time in scoring at Duke.
Yeah.
In
He did in 3
years.
years what most people couldn't do in 5.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. What are we doing here?
It's fun. You know, I don't know. I assume you've heard the conversation or the quote from Jay Will. He's like, "Oh, one time JJ Redick asked me, "Oh, you think if you had stayed a 4th year, you'd have my record?" And he said, "You wouldn't have had a record to begin with." And he's right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So
Jay Williams was so nice, bro.
Man,
he
that dude was crazy good.
was
So
insane.
nice.
That my favorite tape of him is that Kentucky game. Well, there's 3 games. There's the Miracle Minute, the Final Four game against Maryland, and that Kentucky game.
Yeah.
I gotta go
Well,
back.
thanks for putting yourself out there like that, Jack.
Hey,
I know
look,
Duke Nation appreciates it.
Off-season content. It got engagement. I had
That's right.
over 70,000 people look at every single one of those
Yeah,
posts.
y'all are clicking. Y'all are clicking. Don't be mad at him. Y'all are clicking.
Look, I'm not trying to be an engagement farmer. I really, truthfully am not. But come on, and seeing MB at 25, it made you want to swipe a little bit, didn't it? If I had swapped him and Paulo, I feel like there would have been less argument. But at the same time, seeing
What
who
number was Paulo?
20. Originally, I had Bagley and Paulo back to back. But I felt like more people would swipe seeing Bagley than seeing Mike Dunleavy.
That's right. Because that's who's around right now. Nobody, half people on Instagram right now didn't even see Mike Dunleavy play in their entire life.
In the league. Forget college.
Right.
All right. So that's I promised an explanation.
And you
There's
gave
your
him one. That's it.
explanation.
And take it
Let's
or
go,
leave
Duke.
it.
Y'all know what it is.
We don't care. We do not care. Like Stephen A once said. Nah, we got the 25-26 season coming up. Like I said, this is the last summer series episode, which means we are moving into season content. Very excited to start announcing that we're going to have shows on Mondays now, or we're at least going to record on Monday, which means some of the shows will be out Monday night very consistently
Or
now. So we
Tuesday,
have a
very
consistent
occasionally.
schedule, which is nice.
I'm gonna let y'all boys handle the rest. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, man.
Is there?
I'm gonna get with y'all.
Summer series.
All right.
Summer series.
Nothing
That's
like
what
this
happens.
summer series.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But not a lot of Duke news since we've been on last. Tyler Thornton was hired the last time we were on, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. Even behind the scenes, it's been pretty quiet.
It really has, man. It's been a very
Like,
quiet off season. Had some
I like
visits
that.
recently.
Yeah, I will
Our
say
future
this is something
backcourt.
that hasn't been discussed. Maximo Adams, he had a visit. He follows me on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's
That's
been
all.
following me. I didn't even
We know
realize.
that if you've followed the show long enough, you know what that means. You know what that means. Still only one, right?
It
Still
means,
only Xavier Booker.
yeah,
He's the
still
only one
only
who
him.
didn't come.
Well, Mika Marinin, but he also unfollowed before making a decision, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, that situation.
Like, Jaden Shoot still follows me, dude.
Yeah, shoot a brand, baby.
Shout out Jaden.
Shoot a brand.
Yeah, like, look, there really hasn't been much movement though. I don't hate it. I like a good quiet off season
That's what I was thinking
sometimes.
about. Dildy got elevated to
Oh yes, he got
associate.
elevated to associate head coach, which he's earned.
Awesome.
When he got hired by Duke, congrats to Coach Dildy.
Mm-hmm.
When he got hired by Duke, he had actually just been named a couple weeks before the associate head coach at Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and before
Yep.
coaching a game as associate head coach, Duke got him.
He's like, I'm
So
out.
he is
I'm
now
out.
Duke effect,
Even
baby.
coaches, if John Shire says come to my squad, you're like, I'm out. Like I don't care.
I'm
going.
there. I'm there. Yeah. But congrats to him. It's much
Yep.
well deserved.
Yeah. Which also,
we saw
he's taken Jay's spot a little bit too with the recruiting.
Yeah.
I know he was a
recruiting
big
and
time
also the
recruiter in
defensive
Midwest.
scout.
Yeah. Big time recruiter in the Midwest, taking over the defensive scout for the team, defensive coordinator, if you want to call it that whole thing.
And we saw what he did
yeah.
in ACC and NCAA tournaments.
Yeah. Very capable,
good with
man.
that.
No worries about it. And honestly, of all the guys on staff at the moment, I don't know that he's going to get a head job. You know what I mean? A head coaching job. Pause.
I think
coaching job.
I think he will. I think he will, but I don't think he will for a few years. So
it's gonna take a little bit. It's not gonna be one of those splashy hires like Jay Lucas, right, to a Miami. Like Dildy's not gonna I just don't think the name carries enough weight.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like Jay Lucas is a name. He's been around.
Mm-hmm.
He's been excuse me. He's been an assistant under who was he with at Texas? Was it Shaka? I think he was with Shaka at Texas. Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he started at Texas.
When his dad was on staff there too. Oh yeah, it was Shaka's part. And then he was with Calipari.
Yes, he was at Shaka, and then he was with Cal. He played under Billy Donovan, and I want to say he played for a year under Rick Barnes at Texas too. But like he's got all of that.
Yeah.
And he played. I'm pretty sure he also played for Shaka when he was at Texas. I don't
think he played with Shaka at Texas.
Who was the coach at Texas?
Because Shaka was at VCU still.
Yeah, he was. Let me Google that.
It wasn't Barnes. It wasn't exclusively Barnes.
No, because didn't Barnes end up at Tennessee?
Not while Jay was there, right?
I thought it was. I mean, they have Sean Miller now, which is still kind of crazy. Jay was what, 2008 to 11?
Yeah, he should have been the same time as Shire and them, right?
Oh, so it was just Barnes. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
I could have sworn he left Texas earlier. Anyway, he was there under Rick Barnes, and then as a player, he was at Florida with Billy Donovan.
Yep. Yeah, he's one of those guys. Like the resume speaks for itself. Like the people you've been around, the programs you've been around. Like he's not a nepo baby. You know what I mean? Like he's earned his way in.
John Shire, John Calipari. He's not to mention the family he comes from, though. Like John Lucas. John Lucas Jr. was a phenomenal coach and a player. Hell of a Maryland basketball player.
Shouts to Dildy, man. I hope we have him for a while.
Yeah. I hope so too. Like very selfishly. I wish him nothing but success in Durham, North Carolina.
He's one of the lead recruiters, especially when they have guys on campus. He's the one doing the hosting. I think Tyler, Thornton, and John were the ones who went with Rippy because Thornton has a decent relationship with him already anyway from his time at Howard. So they yeah, that's we had the 2 visits with him, and Jordan Smith got the visit and the in-home visit, and Rippy had the in-home visit. So that's big time, man. Big news.
Jordan Smith.
Rachel Baker was there, which is all. I mean, nobody else can bring her on their visits, which is a
Deal
huge
is
leg up
done.
for Duke.
Deal is done.
If she's gonna waste her time flying somewhere, then you gotta believe she's not going for no reason.
Jordan Smith also followed me before I realized he followed me.
JSJ,
So-
baby.
Keep an eye.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jack Street continues. So one of the most sure things in recruiting these days.
Just waiting.
Jack is to follow, yeah. But
Just
no,
waiting.
man. Let's see. We had a visit by Austin Gooseby on campus for Duke Pro Day.
Yes,
I
we
haven't really
did.
seen any of the numbers from the Pro Day. Have you?
I have not.
A lot of times, but if somebody does something, breaks a vertical record or something, you'll see that come out. But I know they haven't really put any huge numbers out before in the past out of the Pro Day. And I know it's closed to media, so I wasn't sure if anything got out.
I'm sure we'll get video soon.
Yeah. But that's a
know how
great
big
weekend to
Bradley
have a
is.
kid like Gooseby down.
Yes, 1,000%. That's man, starting to feel old with these recruiting classes.
I know, dude. I know, Jack. Imagine how I feel.
I was gonna say, I guess I know how you guys feel.
I got somebody from my high school class that's an NBA head coach at the moment, so that's weird, bro.
Say again?
I said I have somebody from my high school class who's an NBA head coach. It's weird, man. JJ
Oh
Redick.
my gosh. Yeah,
Me and him were
I
the same
forgot
class.
about that. We played against him.
Yeah, twice. It wasn't fun.
I can imagine not. Yeah,
It was
I
not
don't have
fun.
any of that yet, but there are. I know a guy whose brother was a top assistant with the Pelicans and recently got poached by a college team. So
yeah, but the train keeps moving, so these kids keep wanting to come to Duke. Bryson Howard is another big name.
just keep an eye. There's so many moving parts. Again, it's been relatively quiet, but
this is going to be the time
think John
for news. Got visits coming up from a lot of different players in homes and
plans.
campus visits. Yeah.
John has plans, but he's keeping it close to the vest,
he's got to, man, because as soon as people start hearing that he's on somebody, unless they know he's got him for sure, they're coming with that NIL offer, man.
Oh yeah.
VJ Edgecombe comes to mind, like all that stuff, man. Like,
still mad about that.
Poacher's gonna poach, man. They got no choice. That's how you got to do it, man. You gotta do it.
Man, they took 2 guys from our backcourt.
Yep. That's how they're gonna do it, man.
That's true. It's very true.
But we did player profiles. If you guys had a chance to see those.
I did not. I was unavailable.
I think
been very busy.
We've done 3 since you've been on, because you and I did the Iffy and Jack Scott one.
Yeah, we did do Iffy and Jack Scott.
It's fighting for my life. I'm not saying Jack White. That entire episode.
The legend.
I believe Wilkins,
we still have to do the
come in
boozers, right?
Yeah, but we haven't done the boozers yet. We're still trying to work out some logistics with that one, but we haven't done the boozers yet. That's coming.
Keep an eye out.
That is coming. But no, those have been fun to do. They've been eye-opening. It's been helpful in terms of expectation, managing expectation. Some priors, I think, were looking at the film. It's like, okay, comparatively to some of the other guys we have, it's like, all right, I can see this playing out this way. Like Dame Sar, I love Dame Sar a lot, where he comes from with the pro background and everything, but he's got some things to work on, man. I don't know that he's a guaranteed starter, even though I know he's NBA lottery pick next season and everything else. Like he might just be a Corey Maggette Super Six man and then find his way into the lottery like Corey.
I love that.
I think that's very possible for him, and I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it has to be like John doesn't know what he's doing if he's not a starter. Like
AJ Griffin was a super six man for a while.
Yep. It's
First round pick.
you can hold that role down, and if you have the potential and everything else, you can make a name for yourself, especially at Duke. A place like Duke, you have no choice but to make a name for yourself. It's either
Exactly.
help yourself or hurt yourself.
Make
And
a
one of the
name
only ways
one way or
you hurt
another.
yourself is by not playing, by not
Yeah.
succeeding. So that's as a player, that's on you.
Very true. Very true.
So I think Dame Sarr can absolutely achieve what he wants to in terms of the NBA and still offer this team a role like that as a six man, if not a starter. He may very well be a starter. We'll see how it plays out. But
I don't know. Countdown's going to give us a lot of answers because I have a lot of questions about what the starting five is going to
I
look
know,
like.
man. I know. I
There's
know.
just so many guys.
And whatever the starting five is, first game of the season, November 5th or 3rd or whatever it is, will not be the same starting lineup to end the season. We've seen that obviously throughout history
Every
of Duke,
year.
throughout history of college basketball, really with a lot of teams, most teams, but it's very rare a team starts the season and ends the season with the same starting lineup.
Even
Regardless of
last
injury,
year.
not counting injuries or whatever. But
Even last year we had Caleb.
yeah. Yep. Cian James came in and was like, "You promised. The reason
I'm
I
a
transferred
pro.
here, you said if I'm better than somebody, you put me in," and that's what John did. To great effect, by the way.
Cian James. Tulane's given us a couple of good dudes recently, man.
Yeah, no, Duke football. We might not mention them right now after the weekend, but I understand
Not
how
his
mad
fault.
everybody is.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault, man. 3 turnovers. You can't handle that.
It was save it for a Duke football
Yep.
podcast.
Yep.
I got
think that's
opinions.
it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. We'll obviously have some more news once the season gets started up. Like I said, it's the last summer series. Last summer series always winds us down.
Yeah,
But that just means the last summer series means that it's about to be the real season, which means TK is back, which means the team is back.
Means we have a live show coming up.
I can't wait.
You're gonna be there, even if you're not in Durham.
If you're in Dallas, man, we want y'all to come to the table where we set up. We want y'all to come to the tent, check us out.
Please, we would love to say hello to you. Y'all know what it is. Thanks for checking us out.
Absolutely, man.
Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe on YouTube. You don't even have to watch the videos on YouTube. You can listen elsewhere. That's what you do. Check us out everywhere. We're Instagram, Twitter. Patreon is free. We do a paid tier. Most of our content's on the free tier. Subscribe on YouTube.
It's $2 a month. That's less than DoorDash. That's less than a DoorDash fee.
It's true. Very true. Email us any questions you may have. We might talk about them on the podcast. You guys know what it is. Let's go do.
Let's go do, man.